Most of Revelation is about what shortly takes place after John receives the visions and records the visions that we know as the book of Revelation. But at the end of Revelation chapter 20 and into the beginning of Revelation chapter 21, John sees visions that reach beyond the near term and point ahead to what happens after the millennium, the final judgment, and the coming of a new heavens and a new earth. The millennium lasts until Satan is released, and then there's a short time when Satan is allowed again to gather the nations and deceive the nations and attack the camp of the saints. Well, that's a very short-lived recovery for the dragon, because the dragon is soon defeated by fire that comes from heaven. He's defeated in the same way that Sodom is defeated. The dragon is defeated and then judged and thrown into the lake of fire, which already is the place of punishment for the two beasts that assisted the dragon. After the dragon's defeat in that final rebellion, we have a scene of final judgment where God judges all those who have died. He judges the living and the dead according to their works, and He assigns a blessing to those who have been faithful and the lake of fire to those who have been not. And that ushers into the beginning of Revelation chapter 21, which is a picture of the final state of the creation. John sees a new heavens and a new earth. He sees a new Jerusalem. He sees New Jerusalem like a bride. This is Eden recovered, but not just recovered, but Eden glorified. Eden come into its own, Eden come into its perfection, where there's no more tears, no more death. This world is a bridal world. It's the New Jerusalem, like a bride adorned for her husband coming out of heaven. And what we see in this last vision, the vision of the end, is the product of the trauma that John has been seeing throughout the book of Revelation. Revelation, you could say, is like a very expanded set of visions that are a set of variations on Genesis chapter 2. In Genesis chapter 2, the first Adam is cut, a rib is removed, and Eve is created for him so that they can be one flesh. In the book of Revelation, the last Adam, the Son of Man, along with the saints as one body, are torn in two so that a new Eve, a greater Eve, can be formed, the New Jerusalem that comes out of heaven. That's what John sees in his vision after the final judgment, the new heavens and new earth as the bride of God, all of creation joined together to become one with the Lamb.